Eagles fly. Let's beat the squad. Big Pat Shell and Dante the Dark Child. Drop the stats on them. Drop the facts on them. Spur King, baby. Let's get it on.
Hey, fam, it's your man Dante the Dark Knight, and it's about to go down. It's about to go down. Oh my goodness, it's not Sunday, so I need to calm down a little bit, right? I need to calm down a little bit, but we're getting NFL football tonight, so I'm excited about that. But our Philadelphia Eagles are just 72 hours away from playing a real football game. We're actually going to see the starters, and not for a series either. And we're going to see them for more than the series. I'm so excited about this upcoming season. It's about to go down. You guys, there's a lot of moments that go on in the off season and during the football season that feel like Christmas Day or Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve, and this is one of them. Although it's 72 hours away, I am still excited that NFL football is here. And for the next 4 months, I will be losing my mind, and my emotions will be dictated by how well this team does. It's just the way it is. And if you're not the same way, then you're watching the wrong program. You need to go watch something else, okay? But this is what we do here. I'm your man, Dante the Dark Knight, with my co-host with the co-most, Nichelle and Pat. What's going on, guys?
Are
What
you
it do?
ready for some football?
What it do?
Yes, I am most definitely ready for some football.
The champ is here.
Yes, the champ is here. Let me make that announcement first. All right, so we were a little slow to get it started, but we do have the Eagles Fantasy Football League situated, started. All the participants are in place, and they're just waiting. If you look, scrolling at the bottom of the screen right now, announces when we're having our draft. So we're going to miss the first week, all right? So we're going to begin our season the second week. So you're going to get a little sneak peek at who you want to draft. You're going to get a whole week's worth of games to see who is doing what. A little cheat type thing going on. So, but the draft is Tuesday evening at 9 p.m. So if anybody that is anybody in the chat room or anybody watching now that is a part of that league, note that draft Tuesday night 9 p.m. And she is right. The champ is right there. I hate to say it, but yeah, she's there. All right, give us a round of applause, man. I'm not hating like that. Give her a round of applause. She did a hell of a job last year.
But you know what now? It's a new year.
It is.
It's a new time.
It
and you get this.
Listen, I wasn't the one with all the Cowboys players on our team.
Oh, damn. She had to go there. She had to go there. You know, that's better.
Who made it
than,
to the finals? Who I had to go up against for the championship?
Oh, I'm okay with that. I'm okay because she aired it out in our living room. The worst thing was when we were on that show the other day. Remember we were on that show and Tony Byrne showed up in the comment section and actually mentioned that in somebody else's show. I was like, Tony,
I didn't even go that far.
Yeah, I mean, like, yo, we was at a visitor's house and you aired our dirty laundry at a visitor's house. I couldn't believe it. But I could handle it amongst our own. We're home now, so I'll take all the ribbing that comes with losing to you. And I'm going to hopefully bounce back this year. So
Absolutely.
That's what we got to go. And I got another announcement to make. I'll make it a little later on that I want you guys to make sure you follow. But it's about some news about me. I'm going to be somewhere else, and I want you guys to tune in. But I'll talk about it a little later. Let's get this first quarter started. Pat.
You're now listening to the
All right. If you are new to Eagles Talk, welcome. We thank you for tuning in. But for all the regulars, you know what happens right now. Everybody is probably preparing themselves now. Like, yeah, all right, yeah. I got some grease on my stomach. Yeah, I'm ready. All right, so what happens here is we like to talk about our favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles. And we do so in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage in the form of shots. So join us as we kick off the NFL season tonight. The Buffalo Bills take on the champion Los Angeles Rams. And we're going to talk a lot about the Eagles.
Yes,
so
we are.
I am drinking the 1738 Remy Martin.
I have a dilemma. So in front of me, I have what I had last week. The Uncle Nearest
Oh, you trying to get
Wait,
twisted?
Oh,
wait a
he
minute.
was twisted.
Wait a minute.
No,
He was
I don't.
twisted
I don't know
last-
if you should do that tonight, bruh.
But
Well,
we
that's
had
the
family.
better of the others.
We had family come up from down South Carolina.
South Carolina.
We dropped
South
off some water,
Kakalaka.
and
Oh,
you can't even see it.
Oh.
you can't
They
even
bought
see it.
that. They bought that Carolina water.
Yeah. So
That water.
I got it's cold though. I got a dilemma. I don't know. I need some help. What should I drink? What should I do as a shot?
All right, people out there, quickly hurry up and chime in on what Pat should
Vote for
drink real
Pat's
quick.
shot.
Yeah,
I vote for the
Pat's-
water.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, the water is worse than
The water is like
the Uncle
120.
Nearest. Yeah. All
Oh,
right,
Richard
damn.
Richard
Boo,
Well,
Boo's
half
on here.
shots. Half shots then. Half
Drink
shots.
the water. Richard Boo says drink the water. Christopher Burton says drink the water. John Carey says corn liquor. Tim Mack is saying the whiskey. Dion is also saying the water wins. Okay, you got to drink the
That
water.
water.
And
All
Yvette
right.
says that water. Yeah,
The way she said
Carolina
water.
Yeah, Jason said Carolina water.
He got the Philly water on there.
All right,
Actually,
so that's it. That you got to drink the water.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
drink the water. I'm doing half shots though. Y'all crazy.
Yeah.
on my drink.
Yeah,
Go
so
ahead.
you
Go
need
ahead
to
with
do
the half
quarter
shot.
quarter
Yeah.
shots.
All
Pat
right.
was-
Quarter
He
shot.
was feeling it last week. All right. So here we go. Everybody, to our Philadelphia Eagles and the start of the NFL
You
season.
can't even see it.
Yes. Down the hatch. 3, 2, 1. All right, there's a lot to talk about, but you know what's on my, I've been hearing this, and we talked so much leading up to this week about the optimism we have about this team and what they could possibly do. I went as far as to wear my S shirt last week, and I'm not going to say the word. But this week, one of the veterans on the team had an interview, and he said some interesting things. And that one, Jason Kelsey, and I want to get you guys' take on just what he meant and who was he talking to. Because I've been listening to sports talk all day.
Me too.
And they've been talking about it, and they seem to talk. Well, if you haven't heard, he gave a passionate interview about how the team has not won anything yet. So basically, not to rest or listen to this chatter, but the games have to be played. No, nothing's been accomplished. Of all the experts and the fans and everybody excited and optimistic about this team and the roster and all, it seems as though he was trying to bring everybody down to earth and let them know we haven't played the game yet. There's no time to relax until we go out there and do it. You shouldn't be feeling good about anything because these games still have to be played, starting with this first game against the Detroit Lions. I know we blew them out last year, but I think Kelsey was trying to tell the team, like, look, this game is not won yet. We haven't even stepped on the field yet, and you guys better get it together. And he used some expletives. Get it the fuck together, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because we haven't even played the game yet. So you guys have heard that, and what is your take? I'll start with you, Nichelle. What was your take? I heard a host, somebody give a interesting perspective, meaning that they thought that he was talking to the fans. I don't know. But what was your take? What was your take, Nichelle?
I was listening to sports radio too. There was so many different takes. He's talking to the fans. He's talking to players. I think he put everybody on notice. The fans, the players, the coaches, because he did mention, our jobs are on the line. We have to do our job. But, I think he wanted to kind of temper the expectations and, like you said, bring it back down to earth to reality. There's so many pundits out there that are, we're going all the way, or we're not going to do anything. Everybody's making predictions as if they have a crystal ball. And we, like you said, we still have to play, and they still have to earn that check. Coaches, the front office, and the team included to keep this thing gelled and together. So I think you kind of put the entire city on notice from the rooter to the tutor about, look, we have to play hard. My teammates understand that. I'm a let them know how I feel, but I let them know how I feel every day at practice. But I'm going to put this public on what I'm saying to them. I'm going to say it to the public too. So I think you kind of put the fans, the media, and the team on notice. Like, look, we all got to buckle down and do this the right way. This isn't a gimme for us. No matter how stacked we are, nothing is a gimme in the NFL any given Sunday.
Yeah.
Exactly. Pat,
Yeah.
what was your take?
Listen, I totally agree with everything that Nichelle just said. Like, listen, he wasn't really talking to the players because I think the message is already there with the players.
Right,
I
they
think
get it.
as a leader of the team, I think he already gave that specific message to the team. Stop acting like front runners. Stop being front runners. You haven't won anything. You haven't earned anything. We're not paper champions. You don't win the championship by winning on paper before the season starts. All right. All this puntings talking about they're gonna go this, they're gonna do that. They're the best team in the NFL because the roster. BS. You still have to play the game. Any given Sunday. We all remember that undefeated New England team, right? The undefeated New England team that was supposed to run the table. On what happened? They got humbled by 9-17 in the Super Bowl.
That's right.
So all this stuff that we getting from this national media that we never normally get, like, stop it. I already said this like 2 shows ago. I don't like this attention that we're getting, being the best roster, being picked in the top 3. We haven't earned any of this. We bowed out. We got blown out in the playoff game against Tampa Bay last year, and we looked terrible doing it. All right, playing that game. We haven't earned a single W yet. But yet, everybody thinks this team is going to run the table. We're going to go 12, 13, 14, whatever it might be. But you haven't even seen this offense and defense in a full half yet.
All right. Well, I agree with some of what you guys say, but I don't look. If he talking to the fans, say that shit. I'm serious. Like, just save it because this is what we do. This is our job.
He's
Your
tired
job.
of us. I don't blame him. He's tired. He tired.
Don't talk to me about that. This is what I do. I don't get $1 million. I don't get $7 million. This is what I do. I go off about my team. I might even go overboard about it. But this is what we do as fans, and this is our right to do that. So hopefully he wasn't talking to me and us. I mean, this is Eagles talk by the fans for the fans, and don't take that away from us. Even if, we do this every year. I think somebody said it. This is what we do all the time. So we're used to doing this. Even if you don't live up to our expectations, we are also used to that too. So don't put a damper on our parade. I understand, though. Yes, you guys in the locker room, you guys need to temper it down and make sure you go out there and give it your all, and don't be reading the headlines, so to speak, and getting your head filled up that you've done something before we play the game. So, yes, that message should be directed towards them. But if he said us, if he was trying to direct it, you're wasting your breath. It's not going to stop anybody. Not going to stop me from wearing my Super Bowl shirt and and going off. I'm not. It's not going to stop me from that. I'm going to still be a fanatic. I love these guys. I love the team and all that, and I will take the good, the bad with the good also. So if they don't happen to live up to it, I'll accept that also. But I feel good, and I'm going to be the fanatic that I am. That's my take on it.
I love that statement. I love this statement by Christopher Burton. Don't eat the rat poison. Hurts.
All right. Yeah, and that's how they should take it. They should take that the way that he said it. I mean, the way what he said, the locker room should embrace that, and they should really listen to that. But us as fans, like, no.
But listen, if you listen to their interviews, they have been tempering their expectations. Like, we got work to do.
AJ Brown did it. AJ Brown said
one game at a time. Like, they've been saying that every week. So that's why I came to the conclusion he wasn't talking to them, because that's how they've been running their press conferences. That's how they've been answering their questions. It's us.
But you know what? It's
and the media that's been off the rails, either far left or far right. Like, we either going to do good, or we're just terrible, or quarterback's terrible and we have no faith. Listen to sports radio. It's so polarizing right now. There's no like in between. Let's just let the season play out and see how well this team can gel and perform.
You know what? John Ritchie.
He agrees with me. We don't play the damn games. They
John
do.
Ritchie.
Yeah.
He's
So
so
the team should
emotional.
stay focused. We can go nuts, damn it. I'm with you, Dion. We can go nuts.
John Ritchie said, and I quote, "This team, I don't know what this team is. I don't know if they can go out there and handle what the Lions are putting forth." Like
John Ritchie's a low-key hater.
John, listen.
I'm just gonna say
I
that.
understand you play this
It's
game
like
on
nails
the,
on
on
a
the
chalkboard
highest
listening to him.
plateau. I know you played this game at the highest plateau. You was a heck of a fullback, sir. You was around my time. But listen, the Lions. I say it right now. That Hard Knocks always hypes those teams up.
And
Am I
what
wrong?
happens?
I don't
They're
watch
always
that.
hype. Yeah, I watch it. I'm like, yo, this team.
I
is
have
gonna do
no
something.
interest.
Then I realized it's the same players on defense, except for one or two guys that they had last year. And what we blew them out 38 to what?
It wasn't it 44? Didn't
I don't
we
know
put
what-
up
I don't know.
44
We
points
put
on
like
them last
41
year?
points. I
We
think
ran
we
the
put
ball
41
up
to
and down the
something.
field on,
41
and they
to
couldn't
6 or
stop
something.
it. Right?
Yeah.
So they
With
got,
a terrible QB, according to
we
half
got
of Philly.
They got Adrian Hutchinson, who's an outstanding defensive end, but
All right. Danny put it up there. 44
Right.
to 6. But yeah,
44.
to me, like, yeah, I get it.
it might be a
you want the
closer game.
team,
It definitely
but
might
if
be a
you're
closer
talking
game.
to us, you're wasting your breath. I mean,
Yes,
we're
you
going to. So now you're telling me you don't want to hear us when we bash the hell out of you guys when they're not performing, and now you're on the other end. You're saying don't be too happy either. Like, what do you want us to do? Sit on our hands? I mean, like, this is what we do. This is what makes us the passionate fans that we are. We may overreact, but we're fanatic. That's fan fanatic. You see how that goes together? Fan fanatic. It's the same. Fan fanatic. We're fanatics. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? All right, that's the end of the first quarter, though. That's the end of the
And
first
that's
quarter.
the end of the quarter.
You forgot something, Dante.
Oh, what the?
It was first person in the room.
I know. I
And
jumped in there for the vote.
it was the missus.
I
The
know.
Mrs. Sandlin.
I'll get him in the second quarter.
So,
I'll go back.
so the Dark Knight talked about himself in third person. The Dark Knight started his rant off by saying the Dark Knight.
Yeah, the Dark Knight. Because that's my alter ego. That's the one that throws the F-bomb. That's Dark Knight. When you hear the F-bombs, that's Dark Knight. Dante is more conservative. Dark
He's more
Knight don't give a
level-headed.
fuck. Yes,
I
he's more
can't
level-headed.
Y'all see this Bible
You
now?
know.
Yeah, I can see it now. No, y'all can't see it.
Don't let me bring the Cassels back out. When I bring the Cassels back out, that's Dark Knight. That's Dark Knight.
Yeah, man.
All right. All right, so let's start this second quarter.
You're now listening to the second quarter.
All right, so the same routine here. You guys are going to be ready for the game, I'll tell you that. And wait till Sunday.
You ain't never lied.
You're going to be ready for the game. So here we go. So if you are watching for the first time, this is Eagles Talk by Eagles fans for Eagles fans. And on Eagles Talk, we like to talk about our favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles. We do so in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage in the form of shots, like I said before in the first quarter. And let me know what you're drinking out there. And please, whatever you do, drink responsibly. I am drinking the Remy Martin 1738, and I'm taking little shots too because I got things to do after the show. All right, so you guys, you're doing the 1800?
Anejo.
Anejo.
Yes, leftover from the birthday week.
Oh, wow, that's good.
And I'm
And thank you,
doing-
everybody, for the birthday shout outs. I was very touched by all of them. I really appreciate all the love. I really do.
The queen of Eagles Talk. Oh.
You know what?
Made me emotional.
I'm doing the South Carolina water right now. I'm doing a half shot. I'm not doing a full shot. You got to be crazy.
Dante said you need to do a quarter of the water.
Yeah, you need
A
to
quarter
put a
shot.
quarter of the water.
Because
I
Jeremy
talked to
T
Pat
said
after
slurring
last
Pat.
week. Yeah, because last week when he did that, Uncle Near's Pat was feeling it. By he was feeling it.
Listen.
And I go over the game tape after the show. Believe me, I'll be like, look at Pat. Pat was feeling it. All right, so here we go to our Philadelphia Eagles and this upcoming game this Sunday against the Detroit Lions. And if you don't know, if you are new, make sure you tune in because we do a pregame and a postgame show on game days. So we come on Sundays. You get bonus Eagles talk coverage during the season. So anyway, down the hatch, 3, 2, 1. And I missed it in the first quarter, but I appreciate each and every one of you guys that are in the chat room. And you guys are like our fourth co-host because you guys, we share the conversation with you guys. You guys bring so much to the show. It's just you're just not sitting there watching us. You're talking and we're watching your conversation and we put it up on the screen. So let me recognize you guys. And the first person in the room tonight was Miss Sandlin. And she says, "Hey, fam. Hey, what's
Shout out
up,
to my
Miss
baby.
Sandlin?"
Hey, baby.
That's
She
Miss Pat
representing.
Sandlin, yes. Second person in the room tonight was Mel Davis. And Mel Davis says, "Are you ready for some football? What's up?" Yes, we are. Bill
good?
Cole, my man. What's up, everyone? What's up, Bill? We're going to need that snake. Maybe not week 1, but yeah. We're going to probably need it when the season gets a little rougher. All right. Dana is the fourth person in the room. She says, "Good evening, Bird Gang." Good evening, Dana. Thanks for joining us. Richard Boo is in the house. He says, "What's up, Eagles fan? What's up,
What
Richard?"
up?
Another regular is in the house, Jeremy T. JT, I'm ready for some football. Eagles football. Yes, you are, and we are too. I got to go down to Clifford Johnson. Hello, everyone. Hello, Clifford. And our resident from down under, Tony Barron. Yo, Bird fam. Yo, Bird. Yo, 14 hours. That'll be 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
They said
11
3
o'clock
o'clock.
in the
I think they
morning.
put up there. They put it up there at 3 a.m. in the morning, something like that.
Yeah, his
Tony
game
said.
is Tony's going to be watching the first game of the year at 3 o'clock in the morning because he's in Australia. That's incredible. He put that up on in the group chat, and I was like, "Wow, boy!" Yeah. I probably would follow table tennis. I probably wouldn't be a football fan if I had to watch. If I had to get up 3 o'clock in the morning, look. That's a lot of dedication, Tony, and I appreciate it. As an Eagles fan, man, to have that type of dedication,
Definitely.
to follow us from all the way on the other side of the world, and to get up and be dedicated to watch us at 3 a.m. and still have to go to work. Like, wow, that's incredible. John Patisse from down South Carolina, South Kakalaka, where we have that water, what Pat is drinking there, we got that from down there. So thank you guys for joining us, and we appreciate it. We appreciate it. Getting to this week's game, though, I am I really don't see us losing. I don't. I really have us winning, and we'll talk more about predictions on pregame show. But like John has us down 35-13. I don't know if it's going to be a blowout, though. I can't say that. I say that because of a couple factors. I think we should win. I think we have a more talented roster. I think that's established. But coming out of the gate, and I didn't watch any of Hard Knocks. Coming out of the gate, these guys will have a chip on their shoulder. They are. I know they've been the laughingstock of the NFL for a long time, but they are a professional football team. They do have professional athletes on their team, and they have a chip on their shoulder because we blew them out last year. And if they don't come in with any type of fight, I'll be surprised. So I think they're going to come out, and it's going to be a little tougher game than what we may expect. Now, had I seen our starters more in the preseason, maybe I can give us a little bit more of an edge, but I just haven't seen them. I don't know. I've only heard read reports of what they've done in practice. So I can't go by the eye test because I've only seen our starters for one series. That's both offense and defense. So I don't really know what they're going to do when they get out there. I'll be just as surprised as anybody to see them and what they're going to do on Sunday. What do you guys think?
I mean, I totally agree with that. Like, we only saw how many plays was it? 6 plays?
If that.
Yeah.
Six completions against was it the Jets? Like, come on now. I need to see more. I need to see how dominant this defense could be, what Jonathan Gannon is going to offer as a defensive coordinator. How is he going to be able to adjust on the fly, right? A team's going to be able to counter what we throw at them. How can you make those adjustments on the fly? And the same thing with our offensive coordinator. It's not going to be Nick Sirianni. It's going to be, what's his name?
Steichen.
Shane Steichen is going to be our offensive coordinator. Can he adjust on the fly? Because they said they want to air the ball out. They got AJ Brown for a reason. They paid him over $100 million for a reason. They got to use him, right? So this offense needs to be potent. This defense needs to be dangerous.
I want to see what Gannon does if he can exploit the holes in the offense for Detroit, since they do have some injuries that I know you'll pull up. That's really what I want to see. Is he gonna use all that talent? They got holes. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of holes, so get after it. You should be. I should see somebody in that backfield every play when we're on defense, especially if they got those kind of holes. And also when it comes to stopping their run game, because I'm sure Deuce got something up his sleeve. Real talk.
Well, he got Swifty. Yeah. He got Swifty up the sleeve. He got the boy that made the team from Cookstown. So it's a Philly flavor in that backfield. I just realized it's a Philly flavor in the back. You got 2 PA guys in that backfield,
right?
I mean, then you got Deuce Stilly as the assistant associate head coach / running backs coach. He's definitely going to tell the head coach, the offense coordinator, let's run the ball. I know they're out a couple people right now. We don't have the full injury report into the actual game, but with that being said, they're gonna still say, "Let's run the football."
Mm-hmm. And can we stop them?
All right.
And can we stop those short passes that Goff likes? Like, we may not, and that was our problem before. We may not give up the big play, but we're gonna give up everything across the middle. I need that not to happen.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm looking forward to that not happening. But let me go to some comments, and in particular, Eric Miller here. The country club training camp is getting old. Why? Why is it getting old? Because I think that country club training camp contributed to our slow start last year when we came out the box 2-5. And I've been saying it all off season since the schedule has been released that we can ill afford, with the second weakest schedule in the league, we can ill afford to have a slow start this year if we are looking for this team to do some great things. If we're expecting or looking for this team to do great things this year, we can't come out the box 2-4. We cannot do that. Not with this weak schedule that we have. So I attribute our slow start last year to the country club training camp atmosphere that we have. And guess what? On the other side of the ball, maybe they don't have as talented a roster as we have, but on the other side of the ball, the Detroit Lions, from what I'm hearing from everybody who watches Hard Knocks, those guys and Campbell, is that their coach, Campbell?
Yeah,
Campbell is running an old school style training camp where he is hitting whenever he can. I mean, there are some rules set in place by the CBA that they can't do as much hitting as they did back in the day, but as much hitting as they can do, he's allowing his team to get there. He is coaching that physicality, and I'm afraid that they may come out more physical. I don't think they're more talented.
Let's do this, Dante. Let's do this Dark Night in the show.
Go ahead.
Didn't the Giants have an old school philosophy last year with their
That's
their
what
coach?
I mean.
Right.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if you're going in there with that old school philosophy and hitting every single doggone day. If you don't have the talent, you don't have the players to come out there and do what needs to be done. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
I think I see both sides, though. There's a caveat to this. I think for teams that have more of a core unit that have been together for at least 2 seasons, yeah, I could see giving that country club they already know what they have to do. They've been together consistently. But for a team that has to gel and you have a lot of new pieces on board, yeah, you might want to go a little bit harder. But at the same time, we really don't have the quote unquote data to know which is going to work better, because 2/3 of the league is doing the country club thing at this point. Now it's becoming an anomaly that they're not. So what about teams that do the country club thing and they come out and they come out 5-0? what do you say about them?
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Before we end this quarter, there was a comment by Yvette Tommins. Y'all need to come to Boxy and broadcast with the Mississippi Gulf Coast Eagles fans.
Where we do
Biloxi,
travel now.
Biloxi, baby.
Biloxi.
Biloxi.
It's at the 736 mark.
Biloxi.
736 mark.
Yeah.
736.
Okay, Biloxi,
You
Mississippi.
would
All
love
right,
to
y'all,
come
you
down
guys
there.
have it. So you're saying you have an Eagles nest?
Don't y'all
down
got a casino down there?
there? Yeah. Okay.
Let me end this quarter for y'all.
And that's the end of the quarter.
All right, so that's the end of the second quarter. I'm looking for that comment, but you are watching Eagles Talk, the most unique Eagles coverage show out there. That's by Eagles fans for Eagles fans. And we like to talk about our favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles. We do so, and we enjoy ourselves. We party, we talk, we drink a little, just like you're in your favorite sports bar, just like you're at the barbershop, the nail salon, wherever you talk about sports. We do that in the same manner here. So I am, since we are doing shots, where's my guys? Okay,
Wait,
right.
Justin said we could come watch a game for him, all expenses paid. What's going
Where?
on, Justin? Where you live, Justin?
Where you
Someplace
live at,
warm,
Justin?
I hope.
All right, so, all right, we will beat Detroit. All right, I'm gonna get to that. All right, so I'm doing the 1738. I'm only doing baby shots. All right, Pat is still doing the water.
No. I'm taking third quarter off. All right. So
No,
I'm
he
on-
taking
All right,
the
I
third
don't
quarter
blame
off.
you.
All right, I don't blame you.
I was
Hey,
in
he live in
Missouri.
Missouri.
I was just in Missouri. I was in St. Louis.
You was in the
Oh,
Lou?
yeah?
I was in Louis.
Okay.
I was in St. Louis.
You was in the
Yvette
Lou.
said they have 8 of them. They have
Ooh.
8 of those casinos. Oh, okay. All right, so here we go. All right, so everybody, let me know what you're drinking out there. I'm curious. I want to know, what our fans like to indulge in. So let me know what you're drinking out there. I'm doing the 1738. Pat is taking third quarter off, and Michelle is doing the 1800. What's that again?
Anejo.
Anejo. Yeah, Anejo. I got getting mixed up with the Respado. All right, here we go.
Reposado.
Whatever. I'm drinking. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Down the hatch. 3, 2, 1.
You're now listening to the third quarter.
All right, so Yvette is doing the Tito's for right now. What are you mixing that with? You doing it straight?
Who,
'Cause
me?
No, I'm talking to Yvette.
Oh,
she's
Yvette?
doing the Tito's. Because that'll tell me a
Chilled?
lot about you. If you're doing the Tito, if you're doing it straight, then you gangster. You gangster if you're doing Tito straight. But all right, Elizabeth is doing the CC and Coke. Dana is doing the Ciroc apple. Oh, that's good. What are you doing that on the rocks? What do you have? Cranberry? What are you doing that with? Let me know.
She said, y'all said shots.
Yeah. Oh, you doing that as a shot? Okay, Tito's is a shot. All right, that's what's up. All right,
Y'all
Jeremiah.
said shots.
That
She
Hennessy.
said, listen, we follow directions, RJ.
All right. Quavo's doing that Cuervo silver traditional. Okay, all right, that's a step up.
I had to take. Listen, that water hit me when I was giving this spill. I don't think you saw it.
I saw you. I saw your eyes watering. I was trying not to blow up your spot though.
Oh man,
No,
Levi. Listen, our cousin Levi brought up a couple of gallons of this stuff, and we had a little barbecue here at our cousin Lou house in Jersey. And I said, "Yo, before you leave, I gotta get some." Only had a 2-liter bottle in the rest of the Casamigos that Dark Knight brought down.
Yeah,
What part of Jersey were y'all in?
Clayton.
Clayton, yeah.
Oh, you were north. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Central.
I put it in this bottle and I put it in a 2-liter. I'm like, that water, boy.
Oh yeah, I had some of that water. Yeah, we had a good
it's hot
time
in
though.
here
It's,
right
it's
now.
always good to when the
You
when
sweat.
the
You
people
put
from
the fan
down
on.
south comes up.
Tell Steph to put the fan on for you.
The AC
Yeah.
is on full blast right now.
All right, I want to go right to the. Richard Booth said he's doing the Jameson and Ultralight, and Modelo. Hector is doing the Modelo.
So,
but I want to put this comment.
We got
up
another
here.
cousin on his.
Yeah, he's mad at y'all too.
So
He's
Phil
mad.
Rain, he's a DJ. His name is Jared Faulkner. He's actually cousins with our cousin Levi.
Okay, all right.
And I forgot to tell him. I'm sorry, Rain. I apologize, brother.
All right, so this I want to put Eddie's comment up here. So he's almost echoing what I said. Eddie says it's taking up a lot. I'm sorry,
So
Nichelle.
long.
We can't see this. I'm sorry, Nichelle. All right, so you see what you do, Eddie. Don't do that because now look.
No
Look at
long
Nichelle. She's
comments.
trying
We
to.
don't know how
All
to
right.
shrink them.
All right, Eagles' second weakest schedule. Can't afford to come out losing. Eagles come out of first stretch with winning record. Well, Eagles are playing weak teams. Eagles lose one game after that. See, Eagles are not prepared. I swear fans need to just chill. If we are who on paper says we are, we should be blowing these weak teams out overall 1 week at a time. I agree with that totally. I totally do agree with that. And again, if we expect this team to do great things, we could ill afford to come out of the gate 2-4. You know, I mean, come on. I in our first 4 games, I see a challenge, but maybe the biggest challenge I might see is with the Vikings. Don't get me wrong, the Commanders are going to be a challenge because they're a division rivalry. So even if you don't think they have as talented a roster as we
I hope
have,
we bust that
just the
ass though.
just the fact that they are a division rival, that's going to be a tough game. But I think we should, if we don't come out 3-1, at least, I'm gonna be disappointed. I will say, I'm not going to say the season's over because again we have the second weakest schedule, but I'm gonna be disappointed if we come out 2-2 or worse yet 1-3. That would be horrible. What do you guys?
That'd be disrespectful. Not, I mean, horrible. That'd be disrespectful. All right.
Listen, I wouldn't be mad at 2-2. I would be mad at 1-3. Period. I know we got a quote unquote easy schedule, but we need to stop saying everything's an easy schedule because we never know any given Sunday who's going to end up on top. Like Pat mentioned earlier, the Patriots were predicted to run the table, and then they get there and they lose to a 9-7 team. Like, you just don't know. You can't account for injuries. We got to stop acting like we have crystal balls or we're the Lord Jesus Christ and we're all omnipotent. Like we can't do that. We don't know. We have no
I
idea.
can't not think like that. I'm an Eagles fan.
I
Well,
know, but we don't know. All I know is we better be 500 through the first 4 to 5 games.
Yeah, we can't.
minimum.
We cannot
Well,
worse. You know.
Let me throw this
That's
at
all
y'all.
I'm saying.
Let me
That's
throw
all
this
I'm
at
saying.
you.
And David, I'll call you to get my dumplings because I want them. We got David Wong here who makes homemade dumplings. And
Let me do this though. Let me do this. It's the Lions, the Vikings, the Commanders, the Jaguars,
And
the
they're not
Cardinals.
gimme games. That's not
They're not
really
gimme- they're-
easy.
they're definitely
Like
not
where
gimme
did
games.
that come from? That this was
So
easy,
the Jaguars are retooling. Doug Peterson comes in the tail. The
right?
Vikings, they got an air attack. Even though Kirk Cousins doesn't play well on prime time, he still has a good receiving core. Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson. We're gonna be tested in that game. The Washington Commanders
And Rager, don't get it twisted. Rager too.
Wager's not going to. Well, anyway, so the Commanders bring in Carson Wentz with Scary Terry, Jahan Dotson.
Ooh, Rager.
But then you got
Howie is such a troll. He is such a troll.
He is a troll.
How you just going to sit?
He sent both the guys back to the
He sent both of the
check out
guys to the teams who they should have drafted. He said
I still
JJ
can't
out to
stop laughing at that.
Seattle. And he said
That's crazy,
Rager to Jefferson so he can learn how to catch. I don't know. All right, so here we go. I'm going to go to a comment here. Danny says, shots, nah, but beers, yes. Danny, don't you still have that little boy, little toddler? You can't drink shots right now. That
Beers
boy
add
been
pounds to your
you gotta
waistline.
watch that little boy. That little boy is running all over the place. That's all you can drink is beers. You can't drink no shots. You lose track of them. Be like, oh shit, I don't know where little Danny at. You have to drink beers. So I commend you on that. Keep an eye on the toddler. All right, so Eric Duff says Rams,
about to have a girl,
Bills,
too.
ready to kick it off.
Yep,
yes.
yep.
Wayne is saying, I'm drinking Hennessy for my birthday
Oh, happy
Wednesday.
birthday,
Happy
Virgo.
birthday, man.
My
Fully
cousins,
rained.
my
Yeah,
Virgo
Pat,
cousins.
wait, Levi was up here? Oh, yeah, he was up here.
He
Yeah,
mad.
oh.
He big man.
Oh, yeah, he big man. Ooh,
That's
let me
family,
get that
y'all.
off of there. My fault.
Dark Knight.
All right.
That's
I ain't
family.
mean-
That's family.
Yeah, let me
bro.
clarify something. Somebody posted 500 would be bad. I'm talking about the first 4 games.
First 4
Yeah,
games.
first 4
If
games. No,
we
500 over the season definitely would be hard.
No, I'm not talking about over the season. The
Okay.
first 4 games. If we 2-2, but we got to start running the tables after that. You know what I mean? Because you have to think about it. When do we're not going to win every game. That's one thing I can say.
No,
Are
we're
you
not.
sure?
Actually I can't, to be honest with you. However, I'd rather start peaking later
Mhm.
than early in the season.
Yes.
Because we've had those times when we done racked up 5, 6, 7 straight wins, but we couldn't sustain that. You know what I mean? So, and again, we have to get all these players. We have a lot of new people that came on board. We have to get people gelling, and I think I'm hopeful. I'm optimistic about this season. I think we're underestimating our team a lot. I don't really think we're actually overestimating them. I think we're really underestimating what they're capable of. But we also have to be realistic and
No,
what the league
you
dictates.
what are you talking about?
Here you
how'd
go.
you get on this show? What are you talking about?
She's trying to build an even kill right there.
Realistic.
She's
Who does that? Where do they do that at? Is that still is that too old? Where they do that at? Realistic. We're Eagles fan. Realistic. What are you talking about? All right, look, Rocky.
Realistic. I know we don't do realistic as Eagles
what are you
fans.
talking
God
about? Where do you get
forbid.
that from? Where do they do
God
that? All right, Rocky
forbid.
Foster. Great question. Great question. Do you
No.
guys trust Jonathan Gannon? Because he
No.
is going to play a major, major role in how this team does this year.
Ask
He's been
me
given
week
a
4,
lot,
Rocky.
a lot of brand new shiny tools for his toolbox on that defense. And do we trust him to use those tools in the correct way? I know what I want to see. I want to see more blitzes. Is that realistic? Is that realistic for me to expect to see
in the right
more
position,
blitzes?
Balls to the
right
wall.
time.
Come on.
I want to
Gannon.
see him make the right decisions at the right time. I don't want to see. There was a clip. Somebody showed a clip from the Buccaneers game last year when it was 3rd down and 2, and our DBs were playing 7 yards off the ball. I don't want to see that any longer.
No,
They don't
I
have
want to
the
see
deep
adjustments
threat.
made after the
As
first
we
quarter
should.
and
I
not
mean, we
in the
shouldn't see
4th
that.
quarter.
They don't have a
shouldn't
deep
see
threat. Jamison Williams is not playing. Amara Brown, St. Brown, what his name is, he is a good receiver, but he's not a super deep threat like a Tyreek Hill. And therefore, this game should be press, cover 1, cover 3 sometimes, roll your cover 2 or cover 2 here
Tell
and
him,
there.
Coach Pat.
But also, you should be in a more 70% of your defense should be a cover 1 going after that quarterback.
Well, how about this? All right, so I did hear this. I don't know if I read it or heard it, but somebody mentioned that they don't foresee Jonathan Gannon dialing up a lot of exotic blitzes. What they more expect from the way he called his defense last year is maybe more man-to-man and allowing the front 4 or 5, if he sends an extra person, to get to the quarterback based on the coverage being tighter. Because last year we didn't have the cornerback, so now we have better coverage. So they stated that we may see more sacks, but more coverage sacks than pressure sacks, blitzing sacks.
Yeah,
and I don't care which way they come, long as we get
right.
them.
Long as you get them.
I just want them to make it hot in the kitchen.
That's
and not give these quarterbacks a lot of time and not give all these underneath routes. Allow these receivers to run open and just pick us apart moving down the field. I mean, we had too many games where the opposing quarterback and the good quarterbacks that we faced last year that had 70% or better completion percentage. That's just not good. That's not good, and we can ill afford to do that this year again. So hopefully, with the skill position players that we have on defense, we have a better secondary. You guys all agree. We have a better defensive line. We even have better linebackers for the first time in a long time.
No dinks and dunks. I'm with you, Wayne.
I want
that
to
middle
see
stuff. Stop giving it up.
The middle stuff. The tight ends killed us last year. I want to see the linebackers. We
have something to combat that now this year.
Yeah,
we got C.J. Gardner Johnson. And we got Kazir White, who can run sideline to sideline and can run with all tight ends in his league. And some slot receivers. All right. So there's no excuse for JG to be man-to-man, elite, having elite defenses. It's no excuse. There is none.
All right, that's the end of the third quarter. We got one more quarter, and then we can go watch the game.
And that's the end of the quarter.
All right, so you're watching Eagles Talk, the most
We
unique
Leos
Eagles
do
coverage
rock,
out there.
Jeremy.
The most unique coverage show, Eagles coverage show out there by Eagles fans, for Eagles fans. And we talk about our favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles. We do so in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage in the form of shots. I'm out. I ain't doing it.
I'm going 4 for 4.
Oh, wow. Nichelle's going 4 for 4. Wow.
I'm doing
a friend of mine that got me building up my tequila tolerance.
Oh,
there you go.
September 8th, 2022 at 7:58. Nichelle, make sure you note it. Nichelle is going 4 for 4. Ooh, I can't. Ooh, that's big.
That means you gotta do it.
I also ate before this, so
yeah, I did too. All right, so
shout out to Levi.
That makes a difference.
People are like,
Levi,
right.
I'm taking a quarter shot of this right now.
A quarter shot of the water. All right, here we go. So everybody, join us, please. As always, drink responsibly. And here we are to our Philadelphia Eagles down the hatch. 3, 2, 1.
You're now listening to the fourth quarter.
All right, see, getting all double doink tonight. All right.
Oh, damn, Eric.
All right.
Oh,
damn,
so
Eric.
I teased in the first quarter that I had some exciting news. So let me share it with you guys. So in Philadelphia, we have a radio station called WDAS. If anybody's from Philadelphia, you know that is the black station. That is our station.
It's one of them.
Yeah, it's one of them. Yeah, one of them. And I remember, listening to WDAS growing up. That was mom and dad's station, when I was a young but now it's our station because now I'm old. So, but
Stop
so
telling
I'm
our
older.
business, Dante.
I'm older. Okay. So anyway, I've been invited to come on weekly on Saturday to talk about our Philadelphia Eagles with the on-air personality Ed Long. My buddy Ed Long has invited me to come on for the season and to talk about our Philadelphia Eagles every Saturday.
Are they going to plug our show? Because I got
yes,
questions.
I am going.
They going to plug our show?
Oh, definitely.
They need to plug our show for every Thursday night.
So
maybe I could get some time with Miss Patty.
Yeah.
Have
so
a girls'
if you guys
talk.
are in the area, or you don't have to be in the area in the technology and modern technology. You can stream WDAS on the iHeart Radio app.
Yes, you can.
And catch me around, I think he said around 5:30, between the 5:30, 6 o'clock hour.
On Saturdays.
I'll be on there on Saturdays. So
nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Check it out. I'll be on there and I'll do a shot with it. I'm only kidding. They won't listen to that. But anyway, I'll be on there.
The FCC will say no. Nah,
yeah.
Get them off air.
I did my research because I had to do my research. I said, all right, you can't curse out here, huh? I don't know if you want me. I'm only kidding. No. So I'll come on and I'll do it. Because after Eagles lost, I guess I'll come on Eagles Talk and get all my profanity out, and then I'll go on and keep it clean. But everybody, tune in then. All right, so.
We're not going to put
Dante.
Eagles losses out there, Dante. We're not putting out in the universe right now.
Yeah, all right, I'm with that. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that.
Yay, Dante. Everybody cheer for Dante. He about to blow us up.
Dante, you gotta realize, you always gotta realize this, all right?
Yeah, always. All right, here's an interesting question, and I guess I'll play it by ear. But will you be bringing Dark Knight to the show or just Dante? I'm going to bring both of them.
Yes.
I'm going to, I'll watch Dante. I mean, I'll watch Dark Knight very closely and make sure he doesn't get out of pocket. But I've got to bring both of them because, that's just who I am. So I'm going to bring both of them. So getting back to this Sunday, man, I mean, for all intents and purposes, we should win this game, right?
Yeah. Real talk.
Real talk. I don't know if we're going to, what's the line? What's the line right now?
It's at 3.5. Last time I saw it.
Three and a half?
Yep.
Well, the damn national pundits are not that excited about us. They only have us a three.
You get
3.5 favorite over Detroit, and they're talking about all this.
And it's a sold out game.
Now I'm mad.
It's a sold out game.
It's called the Hard Knocks effect. All right.
Thanks, Mel.
It's called the Hard Knocks effect. So the Hard Knocks effect is affecting this game, and this word is affecting me. So, hey yo, so it's the Hard Knocks effect. Let's keep it like that.
Come visit me, cuz Kevin. You gotta come up here. Go to a home game. We'll hang out. That's my cousin in South Kakalaka, because you know my family from South Kakalaka. I know we got a whole South Kakalaka contingency, but that's where my people's from.
All right, look, let's put this out here too, because we are going to. I know we have been in the pandemic for the past 2 seasons, and we are going to be out and about. We're going to be doing more live appearances now that the pandemic is seemingly over, with special guests and all. Soon, I'll announce it very, very soon, as soon as I nail down the details on our first appearance. But if you guys are in this area, and we travel too, so we hope to get out and about to. I know that Super Bowl, was that the Super Bowl year that we did all those live appearances, Pat?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, we got around.
We was at the stadium.
You did get around. I remember
Sunday,
that's before I joined on, but I watched every week.
We were in Baltimore. I did one in Miami, Charlotte. So we do get around. So if you guys have any like eagle nests that are not in the area, let us know about them. You never know. You may see eagles talk.
Have you guys ever been up to Wogie's in New York City?
Who?
No, is it an Eagles bar?
Wogie's is a Philly bar. Flyers, Eagles, Philly, Sixes.
All right,
and now they have 2 locations in New York.
I'm cool in Philly. I can go anywhere in Philly.
No, it's like it's in a nice area. It's not like in the
hood. I can't go to
Yeah, it's not in the hood. Wogie's isn't in the hood, but Wogie's has been around for years. Since I was younger, but then they opened a second location in the past several years too. So
I'm all right, let me go to some comments.
The line is 4. The line is 4.
4.
Right now.
That's still insult to me. All right.
Well, the sold out game, before you go to the comments, it's sold out. So let's take some bets on how many of those tickets are Eagles fans.
Yeah,
or is it just the Giants? Is it just Detroit Lions fans jumping on because they're getting the hype from Hard Knocks? But I think a lot of Eagles fans are going to be in the house. That's just my opinion.
All right, so they should come out with a chip on their shoulders. They're only favoring us by 4. I'm mad about that. What are you talking about?
I think we're going to play all season with a chip on our shoulder. I think Jalen's going to play with a chip on his shoulder because half of the city has been sending him hate mail. You know what I mean? I think our O-line is going to play with a chip. I think our receivers are going to play with a chip on our shoulder. I think a lot of our team is going to play with a chip on our shoulder this season, to be honest with you.
All right. JT says, I'm the special guest. JT travels. He come up. JT shows up at our live. He's come up here.
JT, I'll be down in Maryland.
We need to come down to you, JT. Find us a spot down there where we can come down. We're going to come to you this year because you've come to us on multiple occasions, and we really appreciate that. Not only has he come to us, he's come to us bearing gifts. I got 2 of them right here. I want to just show you. He gave us this, the shot glasses,
no gifts.
Eagles Talk with our logo on here.
Yes, it is.
I really appreciate it. And look, a little flask also. Eagles Talk flask.
I need a flask.
Are you kidding me?
Come up off that
JT,
flask.
He is literally our biggest fan. I'm not making any jokes, but he is our biggest fan, and he is our biggest fan in heart too. So I appreciate that, JT. But let us know if you can secure a spot down there. We'll come down there and do it down there.
The comments are great. Jeremiah has a good one too.
Quavo, first of all, you was in Charlotte. I didn't know you were in Charlotte. So did you go to, where was I in Charlotte? Where was that place? They said they don't go there anymore. I can't remember it. Oh, there was an Eagles bird nest down there in Charlotte that I came and I did a solo, and I was just there visiting. Steamers, yeah, that's what it is. Steamers, yeah. I was at Steamers, and I just had my backpack and I always carry my gear with me all the time. And I did an impromptu. I found out that was the Eagles bar. I drove down, me and my son. I walked in, told them who I was. They introduced me to the head of the Eagles clan down there, and I went live right from Steamers. Had a great time down there.
That's
So
awesome.
we like to do that. There's an Eagle bar in Houston. Wow, Houston?
There's Eagle bars.
What's the Eagle
So many
bars?
Eagle bars.
Everywhere.
Cali has some Eagles bars that my son goes to. And all the Philly folks, though. Jeremiah, I agree. I hope the coaches coach. We talk about the players so much, but, we did talk about Gannon, but that's really what it boils down to the end of the day. Eric Dilf had a good stat.
Where's he at? All right, just saw this interesting stat. Hurts had 7 passing TDs that were called back by penalties or reviews.
We talked about that all last season.
did.
The dropsies, the penalties. Like, imagine his stats with those 7 TDs.
Mm-hmm.
Could they still be talking trash?
Susan was there. Oh, you down there, Susan? All right, that's what's up. I heard.
She said she got in a fight. She said she got in a brawl. You missed that comment. She got in a brawl with a Dallas fan. That's what's up, Sue. That's what's up.
It was a nice establishment, but I did hear that they don't go there anymore. I did hear that, Quavo. Somebody else told me from down there that they don't freak with Steamers anymore. All right, that's the end of the quarter, man. That's the end of the show also. But we are going to be back on Sunday for the pregame show. So the game starts at 1 o'clock. We usually come on an hour before. So we will be on at 12 p.m. Sunday.
I might be on location.
Oh, she may be on location.
Or I might do the show and then I'll go to where they're having a grill cook-off.
All right, don't torture us like that. Don't be at the place with mouth-watering barbecue.
They're having a whole grill off. I want to taste.
Don't torture us like that.
Listen, if I have my way, we'll tell them to host another grill off and we'll put the show on there.
Oh, we're gonna have a dark off first of all because they have a dark night there, and it's only one dark. This town is only big enough for one dark night.
What you mean this region? Because you down in Delaware, bro.
Yeah.
You don't.
I keep forgetting that because I'm so Philly. Damn,
I know. I'm like, what are you talking about? There's probably 20 dark nights in Philly at this point.
All right, guys. We thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. But don't forget to tune in on Sunday at 12 noon when we kick off the Eagles season. Our Philadelphia Eagles take on the Detroit Lions. And if you can, tune in on Saturday. Get the iHeart Radio app and tune in to WDAS FM for you guys that are in the region. You'll get it on your regular radio. And listen to me. Between 5:30 and 6 o'clock, I'll be on with Ed Long talking about the Eagles. Until then, man, I'm your man, Dante, the Dark Knight. And for my co-host with the co-modes, Pat and Nichelle, we'll see you guys on Sunday. We're out. Peace. Go enjoy the game, man.